Mr. Pod purchases the 7 packages, and we already circled all that in our last video, so this is a continuation of it. And so what do we need to do for our equation? Okay, or 7 times 1 and 1/4. So what do I do now? Put my little multiplication plus sign, right? What do I write? Well, I would do 7 over 1 times 4 times 1 is 4 plus 1 is 5. Okay. So 5/4 equals, what is 7 times 5? 35/4. Now, I showed you guys how to reduce before, right? Could I have reduced the 7 and the 4? No, because do they share a common factor? No. Okay. So then I'm going to come over here. 35 divided by 4. How many times does 4 go into 35? 8 times minus 32. 3 left over. How do I write that as a mixed number? 8 and 3/4. And what's my label? Pound. Number 7, Lanny is planting radishes in 4 garden plots. He uses 8 2/5 ounces of radish seeds in each plot. How many ounces of seeds does he use? So 4 garden plots, 8 2/5 ounces. How many ounces of seeds does he use? So what is my equation? 4 times 8 and 2/5. Put my little multiplication plus sign. 4, so we're going to put 4 over 1 times, what's 5 times 8? 40 plus 2 is, so 42/5. So 42 times 5, 10, carry the 1. 5 times 4 is 20, plus 1 is 21, so 210 this. So now what do I do? So 210 divided by 5. So 5 goes into 21 how many times? 4 times. Minus 20. 1. Bring down the 0. How many times does 5 go into 10? 2 times. Minus 10. So no remainder, right? So my answer is what? 42 ounces. Number 8, critique reasoning. Darren says he can find 4 times 3 and 2/5 by finding 4 times 3 plus 4 times 2/5. Is Darren correct? Yes or no? Yes. Okay, he basically just broke it apart into sections, right? So yes, because what is 4 times 3? 12 plus, if I would take 4 over 1 times 2/5, what do I get? 8/5, right guys? Which equals what? 1 and 3/5. And so if I added 12 plus 1 and 3/5, what do I get? 13 and 3/5, right? Okay, so let's see if we work this. 4 over 1 times, put my little multiplication plus sign. What is 5 times 3?
5 times 3 is
15 plus 2 is 17/5, right? Which 17 times 5, 5 carry the 3, so 85, right? 85 divided by 4. How many times does 4, or not 4, sorry, times 5, or divided by 5? So how many times does 8 go into, or 5 go into 8? 1 time minus 5. 8 minus 5 is 3. Bring down the 5. 5 into 35. 7 times minus
35.
Okay, guys, so we messed up. Where should you have stopped me? Back here, because was it 17 times 5? No, it was 17 times 4. So that is a different answer. Okay, so 8, carry the 2, so 68, and then 68 divided by 5. Okay, so 1 time minus 5 gets us 1, bring down the 8, 3 times minus 15, 3 left over. Does this answer match that answer? Yep, so could Darren do it that way? Yes. Okay, so will you guys need extra paper for today? Yes. Okay, so what am I going to do here? Put a little multiplication plus sign. All right, so this would also be what? 4 over 1 times, what's 6 times 3? 18 plus 5 is? Yep, 23, 6, right? Okay, so what is 23 times 4? 2, carry the 1, 92, right? So now I'm going to take 92 divided by what? So 92, 6, right? Divided by what? 6. 1 time. 3, bring down the 2. How many times is 6 going to 32? 5 times minus 30. So 15 remainder 2, which equals 15 and 2, 6. Is that simplified? No. What common factor did 2 and 6 share? 2. So 15 and 1/3. So this will be 10 over 1 times, little multiplication plus sign. 4 times 2 is 8 plus 3 is 11, right? Fourths. So that equals 110 fourths. How did I get that so quick? I just added a 0 to the end, right? Or I should know my multiplication up to 12, right? So 110 divided by 4. How many times does 4 go into 11?
3 times.
2 times minus 8. 3, bring down the 0. How many times does 4 go into 30? 7 times minus 28. 2 left over, so 27 remainder 2. So how do I write that as a fraction? 27 and 2/4. Is that simplified? Nope. 27 and what? 1/2. Right, number 11. It becomes what? 8 over 1 times little multiplication plus sign. What is 3 times 5?
15.
15 plus 2 is 17. So 17 thirds. What do I do now? Not 17 divided by 5. So 17 times 8. What is 8 times 7? 56. So put a 6, carry the 5. 8 times 1 is 8 plus 5 is 13. Okay, so this equals 136 over 3. So now what do I do? Yep, 136 divided by 3. How many times does 3 go into 13? 4 times. 4 times 3 is 12. 1, bring down the 6. How many times does 3 go into 16? 5 times. 5 times 3 is 15. 1. So 145, 45 remainder 1. So as a fraction or mixed number, that is 45 and 1/3. Is that simplified?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So my answer is 45 and 1/3. Okay, we're going to cross off 12 through 14 just because of time. And we're crossing off this just because of time.